So what happens when a gaming company breaks the one rule that matters most, which is keep the game fun? Because that's what Epic is doing right now, in my opinion. But on top of that, they just raised prices right before the start of a new season. Look, the fact of the matter is that for most of us millennials, Fortnite was the place where you could just come home after work and relax, drop into a few games, maybe win a few, hang out with friends, and have a bunch of fun. And then slowly the lobbies started getting harder. You'd win one game and then suddenly you're in lobbies with sweats, people who are clearly much, much better at the game than you. In my opinion, there's one unwritten rule in gaming, and that's that you keep the game fun for everybody, not just the sweats. And it feels like Epic has broken that contract, and most of us just tolerated it. But then that's when March 10th happened. By the way, I make a lot of videos on some of these silent changes that Fortnite is making, so hit the follow button if you want to keep seeing those. That's when Epic announced that V-Bucks are getting cut. So basically, you're still going to pay the same price for V-Bucks, but you're going to get 20% fewer of them for the same amount of money, which is your classic shrinkflation bait and switch. The battle pass that we once knew that lets you earn more than you spend, that's all gone. Now your battle pass is 800 V-Bucks, and you're going to get 800 V-Bucks back. And then for us crew members who are paying $12 a month, you're going to be getting less for those $12 a month. And when people got mad, Epic's response was, we need help to pay the bills. This is a company that made over $6 billion with a B, $6 billion last year. So now the Fortnite community is exploding. People are boycotting it. They are canceling their crew passes live on camera. I saw a post out there where somebody said, you cut our V-Bucks, we cut your funding. Now, I think that a lot of that is just pent up frustration that's added up over the years, but here's what I really think is happening. Epic knows that you're going to care. They know that, but they're betting that you're not going to quit. You see, the reason that they're doing this right before a new season drops is because they're doing this in the time when everybody opens up their wallets, when the new battle pass drops, when new skins drop. They know that this is when people are going to spend the most money anyway. See, for a while there, it felt like Epic was really kind of the one-off gaming company that wasn't just putting out recycled content over time. But this time, it really does feel like they broke that kind of silent rule to keep the game fun, to keep the gamers engaged. And it feels like they're doing that selfishly and hiding behind operating costs. See, this isn't just about V-Bucks math. This is about Epic Games looking at us, the casual players, and deciding that we're just going to take it. The fact of the matter is that the game really feels like it stopped being built for us casuals a while ago. The difference is that now they're charging us for it. So where does that leave us? At the end of the day, I'm not going to tell you to quit Fortnite because personally, I'm not going to quit Fortnite. And personally, I still love Fortnite. So this is me about addressing just what's going on in the community. But I think we need to be honest. To pretend that nothing has changed, to pretend that the game is a-okay, to pretend that we should just play the game as if nothing has changed, well, that's your call. That's on us, and if you want to make a difference about it. At the end of the day, the game that we all loved had a soul at one point. It had an identity, it had a storyline. That kind of stopped happening a while ago. What we have now is just a really well-dressed product with a bunch of collaborations, with a bunch of skins, and tons of opportunity for Epic to charge you for something like sidekicks or emotes. The price hike is just kind of the final last step in them dropping the act and showing us that they're really in this for money. So that's where we're at. Season 2 drops on March 19th, and that's the same day that prices hike up. Funny, right?